Good morning students. Today I am going to explain chapter 4 of Geography, Earth Structure. Introduction of Earth Structure. The structure of Earth is divided into four major components: the crust, the mantle, the outer core and the inner core. Each layer has a unique composition, physical state and can impact life on Earth's surface. Now page number 43. Earth's inside structure is quite different to its hard, crusty shell. Here, what is the crusty shell? It describes the outermost shell of the terrestrial planet. We sometimes get a glimpse of Earth's interior through the action of active volcanoes. Earth's rocky crust is by no means stationary, and we regularly see evidence of crust movement in the form of earthquakes. Plate tectonics provide a framework for interpreting the composition, structure and internal processes of Earth on a global scale. Now here, what is plate tectonics? Plate tectonics is a theory that Earth's outer shell is divided into large slabs of solid rock. Most of what we know about the interior of the Earth comes from the study of seismic waves from earthquakes. Now here, what is seismic waves? Seismic waves and elastic waves in the earth produced by an earthquake. When an earthquake occurs, the seismic waves spread out in all directions through the earth's interior. These waves contain vital information about the internal structure of the earth. As seismic waves pass through the earth, they are refracted or bent like rays of light, bend when they pass through a glass prism. Because the speed of the seismic waves depends on density, we can use the travel time of seismic waves to map change in density with the depth and show that the earth is composed of several layers. Earth is made of three concentric layers: the core, mantle and crust. Each layer has its own chemical composition and properties. The core. The core is composed of two layers, the inner and outer core. The entire core is about 7,000 km in diameter. In general, temperature of the core ranges between 4,000 degrees Celsius to 6,000 degrees Celsius. Occupying the center of the earth, this layer is called centrosphere. The density of rocks in this part of the earth is highest. And the major constituent of this layer are the metallic minerals like nickel and iron, due to which the core is called knife. The temperature in the outer core is extremely high and all minerals melt at the high temperature. But in this inner core, due to great pressure of the overlying strata, the rocks behave more like solid rather than like liquid material. Now mantle. The mantle is almost 2,900 kilometers thick and comprises about 83% of the Earth's volume. It is composed of several different layers. The top layer of the upper mantle, 100 to 200 kilometers below surface, is called the asthenosphere. Scientific studies suggest that the layer has physical properties that are different from the rest of the upper mantle. The rocks in the upper portion of the mantle are more rigid and brittle because of cooler temperatures and lower pressures. Below the upper mantle is the lower mantle that extends from 670 to 2,900 kilometers below the Earth's surface. This layer is hot and plastic. The higher pressure in this layer causes the formation of minerals that are different from those of upper mantle. The lithosphere is a layer that includes the crust and the uppermost portion of the mantle. This layer is about 100 kilometers thick and has the ability to glide over the rest of the upper mantle. Because of increasing temperature and the pressure, deeper portion of the lithosphere are capable of plastic flow over geologic time. The lithosphere is also the zone of earthquakes, mountain building, volcanoes and crust continental drift.